What's up guys? So I hope you already watched the video of this Thor hammer showcase. If you haven't watched it yet, you can check the link to that video in the video description. Since today, we will do the commands for basic attack and lightning strike. Since the commands we need for those moves are very few, so I thought I should just put them together in one video. Although I would like to make a one video only for this Thor hammer command creation. But I really don't like to make this video too long. I don't want it to look like a movie. So I separate it into several parts. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Let's move now to demonstration. Alright, so let's start with the basic attack. So for Thor's hammer, I use the mace, and I believe it is pretty obvious why I use a mace for this. Anyway, with Thor's hammer basic attack, you just need to get an entity with it. As simple as that. Its basic attack is an AoE. Entities that are close to the main target will receive up to 10 damage. And besides that, they will also be knocked back. Now for the lightning strike. To summon a lightning strike, you only need to do a critical hit attack. You can do that by jumping and hitting your target. If you like to play on survival mode, you should be familiar with this kind of attack, right? Anyway, when you successfully summon a lightning strike, you will gain a temporary resistance and fire resistance, so that you will not be affected by the lightning bolt. Also, all of these attacks will only work on survival and adventure mode, since the commands to activate the attacks are depending on the data value of the mace. Alright, so that's all for the description of these two attacks. Let's proceed now to the commands. Alright, let's start by detecting when the player do basic attack. Now this command will detect whenever we hit an entity with a mace, but the player must not be jumping. And once that condition is met, this command also will replace our mace into a new one. Now let's add a Thor tag to ourself. Now let's add an on-hit sound effect. Every time we successfully did a basic attack, this sound will be played. Now let's make the basic attack turns into an AoE attack. Now each successful basic attack will inflict 10 damage to entities within 2 radius from the main target. Now, we need to make the entities be knocked back when we hit them. Alright, so that's all the commands we need for the basic attack. Now let's see. Seems working fine. Now let's proceed to the Thunderstrike attack. We'll start by detecting if the player jumped before doing an attack. Alright, this one will detect if there's no block underneath the player, and the player was able to attack an entity, which will also result in replacing the mace into a new one. After that, before we summon the lightning bolt, let's add the effects first. When we successfully did a jump attack, we will receive a resistance effect for 1 second. Next, we need to be immune to fire also at this time. Now before the lightning strike, we will receive a fire resistance effect for 3 seconds. Now to summon the lightning bolt. This command will summon the lightning bolt, as simple as it sounds. Alright, so that's all the commands we need for these 2 attacks. Now let's see the final result. Alright, seems all things are working according to plan. So it means the video should end now. Hope you liked it, and we'll see again on the part 2 of this Thor hammer command creation.
I love you.